Grand Rising, and welcome to LMG Daily. Life means go forth on the daily. My name is Lady MG. I am here. I've been on a slight sabbatical. I say slight, but it has been a sabbatical. Please excuse, I need to tighten it up. But you get the real. Every time I come at you guys, you get the real. So, what I'm going to be discussing is my sabbatical and the reason why. I haven't been posting as much. As you guys know from my previous videos, I do a mixture of things: dance therapy, music therapy, topics of discussions. I also do, life hacks of things that I learn. I try to share. So right now, besides what I've been experiencing and going through in my personal life, I also advocate for things outside my personal life that can potentially interact in my personal life, like women's rights. I've been trying to keep up on Roe versus Wade and how they trying to overturn these things, and how all of a sudden women are making these steps, and all of a sudden we're trying to get pushed back into the rear. So, I also been trying to keep an eye on, Russia, because I know some of the moves they make is going to affect us in the inflation and the supply and demand and everything that's going to, that's going on over here in the U.S. because of what's going on in the world. That happens. So, I also wanted to spotlight, if y'all hear my daddy snoring in the background, please forgive me. But I found out that when I'm able to focus and my mental is not so scrambled with so many different things rolling, I'm able to focus more. And so I understand, but I'm not able to get up all the time like this, y'all. I'm gonna be for real. So when I see people say, Warren Buffett, this person, that person, Bill Gates, they get up at the crack of dawn or 4 o'clock in the morning or this and the third. I'm like, they ain't got no worries really. When you don't have any worries and you don't have things going on, you can organize. You can time management yourself so much better. And I'm one of these people that has gone through stuff and been able to have that block in life that everything goes well. Everything's, running, turning smoothly. And I noticed that when that was happening to me in my life, when things were really going well and I was having money in the bank, I was doing this, looking at IRAs, different things like that, things were going better. Time management was better. So I understand that once you get to a certain degree in life, things it fall into place for you. That being said, we're going to move on. But doing my researching, I came across some individuals that actually, these men here, I was so glad that I came across these brothers here, because they enlightened me to some things that I didn't think was going on. And I appreciate that enlightenment, because when as an individual that majority of the entertainers look like you, majority of certain people on Senate seats, certain people in Congress, certain people in that's being representatives, just individuals who have status in society. And you start seeing them and they're like, man, they look like me. So you're starting to wonder, like, okay, why are we still here again? Anybody? Somebody. So when you start seeing people making moves, and they're constructive moves, and they're actually saying, you know what, I'm here, but I'm going to reach back and I'm going to bring you with me. Those people right there are very hard to come by. Very hard to come by. And because, to have a person, okay, say, this is what I need from you. Okay, I understand you struggling. I've been there. I did this, did that. They can tell you, okay, this is what you need to do. But when somebody actually says, this is what you need to do first, then after this, next, this is what you need to do. Then after that, this is what you need to do. They make better results. The people that are able to actually just say, hey, let me give you the blueprint. You do this, and then once you do that, you do this, and once you do that, you do this. You can give me anything. You can give me a treasure map. If you don't tell me what the treasure map in details, it's going to take me some time to figure it out on my own. So that being said, I'm just trying to feel my way. As well as being a business owner, I'm trying to feel my way because I'm already actually in operation with my business. However, you have to be careful, especially when you have a home-based business. You have to be careful in the investments that you do, because the investments that you do or that you're doing is not out of your garage on a separate portion of your home. Be careful with that. It's not a brick and mortar. It is actually your home. So you have to be very careful on the moves that you make that has that attached to it. Because if things fall through, it's just like you mortgaging your home. So you have to be careful. And that being said, the gentleman website that I'm about to give you, they give you knowledge. It's informational. It's what's up. And it's called Earn Your Leisure. If you've already subscribed to them on YouTube, you have already started following these men, kudos to you. This next brother here, I have posted him on my Facebook. However, I'm going to give it to you the way it is. This brother here have been through the storm, and he's found his way out of the storm. Kudos, because not all of us do. Not all of us do. Some of us, are still going through that storm. So, that being said, the Wall Street Trapper, salute. Okay, y'all find this brother, subscribe, like his content, because he's giving you the real. He's giving you the real. I've even learned with just 2 days of, attending the free training. And I appreciate the fact that they do give free training. When you click that other button, if you like me, and your bank account looking a little like, you're like, wah, wah, wah. But that being said, you know, it's just reminded me to like, okay, make your move, you know. Don't be so stuck on the fact of how hard, you know, they work to keep it. You know, how hard they, because you can go further. So the generational wealth we have been taught, and the Wall Street Trapper, he said it himself as well. We have been taught to hold on to our assets instead of exercising our rights, and to let our assets work for us in a certain perspective. So that being said, I'm going to move on to this next individual. You guys, these brothers here. And kudos to their wives, their baby mamas, because it's, I'm not going to say it's hard, but it's difficult to find a financially literate black man, indigenous man, Aboriginal man, African American man that is financially literate but yet down to earth. Whew, it's very hard to find, because they're gonna be on guard. Who trying to get at my ends? Because this is what we've been taught. Because it's been so hard for us to gain as a collective group, unless you was in that Ivy League that happened to be the caddy for, or the driver for, or we work, this is my colleague and we're going to introduce you. That's how a lot of families that look like me got their information, but they kept it. They didn't use it and spread it. And like, okay, I want to help you, and I want to help you. Whoever can be helped, I want to help you too. It's a blessing to have people like that, to have men like that, to have men that looks like me that does that. Because it's an evolution of information, and it's a revolution for breaking free of financial chains. These really, honestly, I just started on Earn Your Leisure, and I want to pass it on. But if you were to get with Wall Street Trapper, your income can go up. You gotta invest for that income to go up. And like they always say, it takes money to make money. It takes money to make money. And I have that going over in my head too a lot. You know, it takes money to make money. So, you know, this third cat though, this brother bad, y'all. I sit there and listen to him for about an hour and a half. Hour and a half, that's all it took me. It really didn't take me an hour and a half. It took me a half hour. I listened to him for a half hour. Go straight in detail, just like he was teaching a class, pretty much. Just like Wall Street Trapper. But he was actually in an interview when he was submitting his information. Y'all. Him 500. Her 500. Y'all need a holiday. I'm telling you, I've said that I'm going to start saving $5 to $10, you know, every time I get something until I can get it up, because of the simple fact that what I heard, and we get an intuition. Sometimes it's in the pit of our stomach. It might be just right here at our eye, our third eye, or it may be in the back of our neck. Hair might, stand up. You might think, ooh, you might get a little chills on your arm. There are different signs to let you know that something's good. You better grab it. So, Marcus Barney, him 500. And then holler at him, fix your credit. I definitely need to fix mine. With these 6 lemons on there and student loans, student loans, I promise you. So that being said, that can also hinder you from moving forward with business, funding, ventures, and things like that. I've learned that. And also, I just want to drop another gem on you all when and if you are expressing any kind of anxiety, depression, anger management, anything like that, y'all. For the first day you get a new bill in the mail, ignore it. If you already up here in your depression and anxiety and anger management, ignore that bill that first day. Because Bill will stress you out by himself. He really will. So, that being said, you have to think about yourself. You have to think about your mental health, your anxieties, your just to. Here we go. Something else. You got to think about that. And we have to be careful on how we speak things into the atmosphere. I'm still working on that myself, y'all. Still working on that myself. So, that being said, you guys keep it moving. Stay up. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. This is Lady MG. Life means go forth. Life means go forth on a daily. Y'all, sometimes for us that's going through depression and anxiety, get up. Do something. Grab you something to eat, a book to read, pet your pet, feed your pet. That person that you haven't talked to in a while, just pick up the phone and say, hey, how are you? And if you don't feel like talking at the time, you can always get a pen and some paper and write your feelings out. Diaries, journals, they work wonders. Okay. All right, you guys, you take care. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Sabbath to you. Shabbat Shalom. I'm praying for us. I'm praying that everything goes well with the economy as far as we can, see, and everyone has time to do what they need to do with the supplies and demand around the nation and in their homes. I'm praying for my brothers and sisters out there in South Dakota. It's a lot going on with just different things happening. So you guys, you have to hold tight on the positive things that you can and keep moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving the best you can. We have hiccups. You may have a down day. It happens. Bounce back. That's the key. All right.